Hey you guys, it's Peter. And I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available summer 2029, the album. Dad, doesn't that seem like so far away? It's like only 6 years away. The album, Dad. Trash. Shimmy, shimmy. Can't get you out of my head. Little Kylie Minogue. Can't get you out. Is it mind or head? Can't get you out of my mind. Can't get you out of my head. Should we look it up really quick? Because I'm not really sure. Kylie Minogue. Here, let's look it up really quick, shall we? Okay. You guys are like, Peter, this is not what we're here for. You have absolutely no idea what you're here for today, okay? I'm just gonna about let y'all have it, okay? You have no idea. Kylie Minogue can't get you out. Okay, can't get you out of my... I used to sing back in the day. We used to go up into the club. We used to go to the Connection in Louisville. We would dance to this song. I used to love the Connection. It's been closed down now. Okay, full lyrics. I can't get you out of my head. Okay, it's can't get you out of my head. Anyway, do you remember that, those days dancing? Okay. If I didn't look it up, it was going to drive me crazy. So, here's the story. I got all my props. Okay, I did not plan. I feel like I am being fucked with. I feel like I am being punked. I'm like losing my mind. Okay, so, first of all, I changed my mind, okay? I said I was not going to make another video about this person. Okay, this person that keeps on emailing me and commenting to me. But I have to prove a point, okay? So, because I either feel like they're fucking with me, or they're punking me, or they're screwing with my head, or I'm like so confused as to what is going on at this point. But if they're being completely 100% honest at this point, then I need to just prove to y'all out there the nut jobs that I work with on a daily basis, okay? The true nut jobs that, like, y'all, I don't know, you need to get some help, okay? Seriously, there's no shame in it. I see a therapist, okay? But this is too much at this point. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I made an hour and 19-minute video talking about why we should never forget what James Charles did the other day, okay? And in that video, I referenced this gal's, I don't even know if it's a girl, guy. I think it's, by the name, I think it's a girl. But anyway, this girl's, what do you call it? Her comments that she had left on numerous videos, okay? Defending James Charles and the words that I use, like, you know, the P word and the G word and all that kind of stuff, okay? That, of why we shouldn't use those words and all this kind of stuff. Then, she left more comments on my last video, and she said that she had left this long comment on the Daniel Prada video that I did, and then if I could respond to that comment, okay? And it was like, literally, like, every comment was like this long of a paragraph, okay? So I said, can you just email me and I will make a full video about it? Because I wanted to talk about why we should never forget what James Charles had done anyway, right? Okay, so she emails me and it's 9 paragraphs, okay? 9 paragraphs. And in each paragraph is like that long in small print, okay? I read it for you in its entirety on my James Charles video that I did the other day, right? Okay, so in that video, in her comments, she says on multiple occasions, okay, that she is not a James Charles superfan. Because I always say, these superfans are driving me fucking crazy, okay? They will defend these people ad nauseum. You can show them the evidence and put it right there in front of their face. They are unwilling to look at it. They are so obsessed with these people. They are so in love with these people that nothing that you say, nothing that you do, okay, can convince them otherwise, right? And so I'm like, this is like unbelievable. Well, when I made the video, okay, and I told her in the video, I said, you can comment on my next video and make a retraction of your statement, because I just proved to you that everything that you said in your comments was wrong, okay? So I'll appreciate a retraction. I knew that she wasn't going to do that, okay? I knew she wasn't, but I thought at the least what she might do is say, I retract my statement, period, okay? Just to, like, you know, because apparently this person wants a lot of airtime. Well, you're getting a lot of airtime, okay? You're gonna help me get some views. So thank you for the views, okay? Because today, since you wanted me to talk about why we should forgive James Charles, that's what I'm going to title my video. Why we should forgive James Charles. We shouldn't, okay? Now, I am a believer in forgiveness, okay? Today, I do not believe that, I mean, we should forgive people all the time, right? But, like, forgiving and forgetting are two different things, right? It's like Elsie, did you ever watch The Hills back in the day? And she said to Heidi Montag, she said, I can forgive you, but now I want to forget you. I don't ever want to see you again. Do you remember that very last scene of that? Okay. That's kind of the same thing with James Charles. But, like, James Charles isn't taking any accountability, okay? James Charles isn't coming out and owning this. James Charles is actually coming out in Cosmopolitan articles and proving that he's still doing the same thing today, okay? So, I'm not really sure why we should be forgiving James Charles today. If James Charles wants to come out in a video, okay, like he did the Holding Myself Accountable video that he took down, like the Open Conversation video that he took down, if he wants to get in a video and explain why he took down the Holding Myself Accountable video, all the other allegations that have come out since, the true ones and the false ones, he can say these are false, these are true, he can go through each one, he can address them, okay? If he wants to come out with that, and then he wants to come out by what he means that he's still vetting people out at 24 years old and needing to show them my ID. Who are you dating at 24 years old that looks young enough that they could possibly be 17, okay? I don't know a lot of 24-year-olds that look 17. Especially when you say in your video that you've always wanted to date someone your age or older. 23, 24, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying 23, okay? 24 and older do not equal 17. They don't look 17, okay? So I don't know why you are needing to check people's IDs. I mean, I think it's safe. I think it's a smart thing to do. But you said in your video that social media apps are not dating apps, but you're still doing the same thing. So please explain to me why we need to forgive James Charles when he's done absolutely nothing to show growth or encourage forgiveness. You know, listen, I'm all day long about forgiveness, okay? Because I always say that I love the definition of forgiveness by Oprah. That forgiveness is accepting that what happened in the past happened, okay? Now, what are we going to do by it so that we're no longer held to held hostage to what happened, okay? We can't change what happened in the past, all right? But the people that should be forgiving James Charles are not the fans, okay? Are not necessarily us. It's definitely not a drama commentary channel. My job, my sole job, is to come over here and talk about it, okay? So I'm not even in a position where it's my job to forgive James Charles. I don't even care that deeply about James Charles, okay? But I do think it's important to continue to talk about him, all right? And if you don't think I get this heated about other people, then go watch my new channel, Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions. It just passed 6,100 subscribers. I'm very proud, okay? But I get just as heated talking about the Housewives and Big Brother and all that kind of shit over there. So don't say you have a hate boner for these people, okay? I don't have a hate boner for none of these people. It's just, it's important to talk about it, okay? The people that need to forgive James Charles are the people that were his victims, as he called them. Those victims are the ones that have to choose whether or not they can forgive James Charles. And I don't know if they have or if they haven't, okay? But really, forgiveness is for them so that they can move through the pain and continue with their life, not being held hostage to what happened to them in their past. It's not about us as fans, okay? It is not my job or your job, unless you're one of the victims, to forgive James Charles, okay? Period. End of story. That's how I feel about it. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. So she then came, that's just how I feel about it, okay? I'm not in a position where I feel like James Charles hurt me personally that I need to forgive him, okay? If you are a fan and you feel hurt personally by James Charles, then that's a completely different story, okay? But, so I made my video and I told her she could comment on my other videos. Well, what she did was she turned around and she emailed me again, okay? An extremely lengthy... She has now sent me, I mean to tell you, probably 40 to 50 paragraphs, okay, of comments about James Charles, in defense of James Charles. And they always start with, I am not a fan or a super fan of James Charles, okay? Now, this is where I feel like I'm being fucked with, or I feel like I'm being punked. Because y'all want to say, okay, it's not the super fans that are messing with you. It's not like the Trisha Paytas fans that are coming and harassing and stalking you. I don't think you guys, like, really the normal people out there that just watch these videos. Like, listen, I grant you this, because I'm just like you, okay? Until I was involved in it, I didn't really think that people would go to these links either, okay? So I can understand how people that are just out there watching these videos and stuff like that, they're like, I don't think anybody would go to these links, okay? Well, she came back with the other email. In each comment, each email, she has said, I am not a fan of James Charles. It's like the first thing she wants you to know. And I even said, she goes into great lengths in her emails to describe that she is not a fan of James Charles, okay? Because she really wants us to know that. As she defends James Charles at length and at nauseum, okay? And who is coming down my street so loud? And what I said, I gotta change my battery anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to change the battery. The battery's dying, so I just filmed a 45-minute video talking about Jeffree Star. Like I said, I didn't plan to film this drama video. I plan to get over to my reality TV channel and talk about this. My neighbor just walked by. She's like one of the only people, she walks around here like 15 times a day with her dog. She's like one of the only people that doesn't really understand that like I'm filming into a camera. She just walked by and she goes, "You're not on your phone today." I go, "No." Like, I don't talk on the phone at all, right? Like, I'm talking to this camera 24 hours a day. And she goes, "Oh, usually around this time of day, you're talking into your phone, just, like, shouting into your phone." I'm like, she lives way down there. I'm like, listen, Linda, okay? I gotta be nice to you because you're on the HOA board. Trust, okay? You have said some nasty things, okay? Trust me. I know all about you. I know all about you, okay? Because just like I'm a drama commentary channel finding out the tea, don't think I ain't finding out the tea in the HOA. I know the things you've said about my neighbors. You ain't said nothing about me yet, okay? So just watch it. She's probably sitting in the meetings going, "And he's always on his phone." I'm not on my phone. I'm on a camera. Anyway, but what I was saying was that nobody that wasn't a super fan of James Charles would send 3 emails with each one of them having 10 to 20 paragraphs that were this long, leaving an incessant amount of comments on my videos, okay, that are each this long, and in every comment and in every email says, "I am not a fan of James Charles. I unfollowed him on everything. I blah blah blah," right? Y'all, listen, you are about to be blown away, okay? So I told her, I said in the video, I said, "Do not email me anymore, okay? I have had it with you. You have been expelled from drama class school, okay? You are not allowed over here." I kind of feel bad blocking her from my channel because there's just not something right, okay? There's just not something right. So anyway, I got another email today. I know, right? Like, you cannot make this shit up. This is where I feel like I'm being punked or something, right? So let me read you this email. So I got this email today, okay? Or I guess I got it yesterday, late last night. And the email's called "Coming Clean," a short email for once, okay? Let me make sure they didn't sign their name on the end of it so I can show you that. Here's the short email, okay? Are you ready for this? I don't think y'all are fucking ready for this, okay? Now, I'm either being played, or this is James Charles emailing me, okay? And he's got so much fucking time on his hand with this new launch of his that he's like, "I'm gonna fuck with Peter today," okay? Listen, you haven't fucked with the wrong one. Because this email right here made me just want to come so much harder for James Charles. Because I thought, oh, no. See, y'all done proved me right or you're fucking with me. It's one or the other, and I ain't going to have it because I'm in my standing up for myself era. Trust me, I am, okay? Fair is fair, as Billie Jean said. Fair is fair. I am done being fucked with, okay? So if your attempt was to get me to stop talking about James Charles, or James Charles is as if this is you fucking with me, okay, I'm done, okay? You might think you can fuck around with everybody else, but you can't fuck around with me. I'm done, okay? Now I'm going to come for you even harder. Coming clean. A short email for once. "Hi, Peter. I really didn't want to have to do this, but it's been weighing heavy on my conscience a lot. I know you said what seems like an offhanded joke in your first video about me being James on an alternate account. That is not true. However, I'm a massive fan of James." Now, what's interesting to me about this is that you said that you were not a fan of James, and now you're coming out and saying that you are a fan of James. A massive fan of James, okay? So are you going to come out in the next email and say that you are actually James? Because you're now denying that you are James, okay? So are you actually James? I kind of want to just keep on encouraging the emails because it's giving me video content to talk about, and I just at this point it's like so maddening that it's hilarious. Okay, like it's like literally like chain letters or something. Okay, I just can't. I can't not read it. My tripod leg fell down as I was just getting ready to get into this email. But anyway, what I was saying was I just can't not read these emails because the buffoonery of all of it is just like I feel like I don't know. Like I'm like. I can't figure out if I'm like in on the joke or if it's a joke or what's going on. And so it's kind of like a true crime story at this point that I can't stop reading, right? Okay. That is not true. However, I'm a massive fan of James. That's not, it gets so deep. Hold on a second, okay? I've actually been watching him consistently since his yearbook photo went viral. I've spent countless nights falling asleep to his videos. I've also purchased most of his merch products and makeup, so it's been hard for me to cope with the fact that a YouTuber I love has done this. I used to pretend I was in his walls and spiritually guiding him to make new content as I craved new videos so badly. Okay, wait a second. I used to pretend, now if you read this person's emails, which I have, and I've read them online, okay, and in my videos, they're not 12 and 13 years old. Okay, this is a grown adult that's writing these emails, okay? I used to pretend I was in his walls and spiritually guiding him to make new content as I craved new videos so badly. At this point was when I was like, this has to be James Charles, okay? Like, James Charles is so fucking with me right now. Like, he is like, we know that Peter's gonna read this online, and he's like with his friends, and they're typing this out because they think this is so hilarious that I'm gonna get in line and take this seriously. Okay, this is either James Charles trying to fuck with me, and what you did is you just pushed me into a corner to call you out more, because I've had things in my pocket that I wanted to say that I haven't, so I'm going to come even harder for you, and I'm going to come even harder for your friends that continue to protect you, okay? So you just dug yourself into a deeper grave, number one. Number two, okay, if it's not James Charles, as somebody that thinks that you're in the walls of James Charles' room trying to spiritually guide him to make, you need to seriously get some professional help, and I'm saying that in the nicest way that I possibly can, okay? I've dedicated so many hours of my life into him that it feels like I should have ownership of his channel because of all the money he's taken from me. I've also made fan art of James letting himself release all over his makeup palette in order to get his attention. This is the kind of shit that I deal with, okay? With the Trisha Paytas fans, just to put this in perspective for you, okay? Honestly, I feel like James may not be a bad guy after all, though. He probably just wants to be happy like the rest of us. That's all that matters. Please consider making a new video talking about why James should be forgiven and why we should all buy his new product. Maybe then he'll let you be in his next video. I'm kind of starting... Okay, I can't even say that on video. Maybe then he'll let you be in his next video. First of all, okay, if this is not a joke and I'm not being punked by James Charles, then you really think that I would ever want to be in a James Charles video ever? Baby, I ain't the one doing fan art, okay, of him doing his business all over his launch pictures, okay? That's so weirdly, okay? I don't, what, do you have a day job? Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm so confused by all of this, okay? This is bizarre, okay? Please consider making a Oh my god. Oh my god, I just can't. I can't. Y'all, these people out there are fucked up. Y'all are fucked up. If this is James Charles, the fact that you would even write an email to me, okay, trying to make fun of the fact that there are people out there, like, you have to know that there probably are people out there that are doing fan art, okay, to you, doing your business all over your launch pictures. This is just so unbelievable to me, okay? Please, he probably just wants to be happy like the rest of us. That's all that matters. Okay? I know, fuck them victims, right? Fuck them victims. They don't matter. All that matters is James Charles' happiness. Please consider making a new video talking about why James should be forgiven and why we should all buy his new products. Maybe then he'll let you be in his next video. That is all. Enjoy your day. Also, I think we should all send James some love again. Oh my god, I cannot. Okay, and I just have to tell you that after I read the email, because you're either James Charles and my investigator will find that out, okay? And it's also like from your IP address or somebody's we're gonna find out who your email is, or you are unhinged, okay? And then it scares me that you may come for me next, okay? And be making your beautiful fan art about me, and I don't need that, okay? Because nobody wants to see that. So, I have turned over your email addresses to, my investigator and my attorney, and I have also turned over your comments from your social media account, which is very easy to find somebody's information because this is kind of bizarre at this point. So if it comes out that this is James Charles or one of his good Judys, trust me, I will let you know. That will be the video that I cannot wait to make, okay? If I find out that this is James Charles. So James, if this is you, you might want to jump ahead, okay? And you might want to just email me from your personal account and be like, yeah, I just gotta own this. I thought your video was so horrible that I came for you in this joking way, okay, because that might be getting ahead of it and I might be a little lighter on you. But if I find out, okay, and my investigator, trust me, he has found out things from people that have like social media accounts that have nothing on them. So if he finds out that this is you or anybody related to you, I will know and I will get on video and I will talk about it and it will destroy you, okay? Because you will look like the biggest idiot in the entire world, that you are making fun of what you have done to other people, okay? Just so you know. If that comes out, you can never again get in a video, okay? And never say anything about how you feel bad for what you did in the past. Because if you're forced in a corner, and it's snowballing right now, okay? If you get forced into a corner, and you have to come out and say, like, I've really done a lot of thinking about this, I've been in a therapist, blah, blah, you can shove that up your ass if this is you, okay? If this is you playing pranks behind the scenes, because this is somebody that knows how to speak, okay? This is somebody that sounds like you, James. Now, maybe that's because they spent hours in your room and their walls spiritually. I don't know, okay? But if this is you, you might want to just come out of it ahead of time and email me. I'll be a lot easier on you if you just admit it to me, okay? Than if I find out otherwise. Because if I find out otherwise, no, I'm going to come out in a video and it will destroy you, okay? Honestly. Not I won't. It will, okay? That you went to these lengths to defend yourself over these allegations that you never took accountability for and are still doing these things, okay? It'll just 100% validate everything that I have said in videos, just to let you know. Anyway, whoo! These people, the lengths they will go to, right? Oh my God. Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.